Note went after Light Yagami died. If you think the story ended there, you are completely wrong. Because the Death Note returned to the human world. But this time, it didn't choose a killer. It chose a genius student who decided to sell the Death Note power to the highest bidder for $10 trillion. The story begins years after the death of the original Kira. Minoru Tanaka, a middle school student, is sitting on a swing in a park, staring in frustration at his English test score of 28. Suddenly, a mysterious black notebook falls from the sky and hits him directly on the head. Following the notebook, the Shinigami Ryuk appears before him. Although Minoru seems lazy and underachieving in school, he is actually a genius who has ranked first in the national IQ tests for 3 cons. When Ryuk tries to explain the rules of the notebook to him, Minoru realizes that in the current era, because security cameras and internet tracking are everywhere, killing people like the former Kira would get him caught immediately. Therefore, instead of killing people, he tells Ryuk, "I have an excellent plan, but since I am not ready right now, take the notebook back and return in 2 years." 2 years later, Ryuk returns exactly as promised under Minoru's bed. The moment Minoru touches the notebook, his memories rush back, and he executes his brilliant plan to auction off the Death Note to the highest bidding country on the global stage. Knowing that using the internet himself would give away his location, Minoru commands Ryuk to go to a major TV station and hold up a giant sign announcing that the auction has begun on Twitter. This sudden announcement sends shockwaves across the globe. Nier, the legendary successor to L, deduces that the new Kira is in Japan, but he is completely powerless because no crime has been committed. Meanwhile, the online auction turns into madness. The Chinese government bids $1 trillion, but the US president shouts back on live television, "We bid $2 trillion. The bidding war escalates fiercely until the United States wins with a mind-blowing bid of $10 trillion. Before the auction ends, Minoru gives Ryuk his masterstroke instruction. Have the United States deposit the money equally into the account of every Tokyo resident who holds a bank account with Yotsuba Bank. Once the transfer is confirmed, Minoru permanently gives up ownership, so his identity can never be traced. The next morning, millions of bank customers in Tokyo check their phones and gasp in shock. Every single person has just received 1 billion yen for free. But the story takes a dark, tragic turn. In the Shinigami realm, the king is absolutely furious that a human put the notebook up for sale. He writes a brand new rule. Anyone who buys or sells the Death Note will die the exact moment they receive the money or the notebook. Terrified of dying, the US president refuses to touch the notebook, but lies to the world that they have it. Meanwhile, Minoru Tanaka goes to an ATM to withdraw his money, but the moment his hand touches the cash, the king's RARP. The story ends with Ryuk sitting high up on the roof of the bank building, overlooking the city. He opens the Death Note, and right below the name Light Yagami, he writes, Minoru Tanaka. Ryuk then looks directly out at the audience with an eerie grin and delivers the chilling final truth. A human who uses the Death Note never meets a happy end. If you enjoyed this story, make sure to like the video, subscribe for more awesome anime content, and let me know your thoughts in the comment section below.
This I know.